I actually love tea. I just read this entire book in one sitting. They're gonna be in Boston together, my favorite city. Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. I think this is my first long form video that I'm actually gonna post. I feel like this is so crazy because I've been wanting to post on YouTube for so long now. I used to post when I was younger, but I stopped because of what other people were saying. Anyways, sorry for the corny intro, but I'm very excited to be doing this again. I thought it would be fun to do a what I read in a week because I have been in the biggest reading slump for I think a month now, and it needs to stop. I don't really have like a plan or a TBR for this week, but I think the first book I want to read is Fake Skating by Lynn Painter. I just want to show you something. Look at this. Oh my god, it says happy reading and Lynn Painter signed it. Simon Teen sent me a copy, which I'm so grateful for. Thank you so much. I'm so excited. I love her books. I feel like her books are just always such a fun escape from reality. Like, I love Better Than the Movies. I've also read The Do-Over. I also really like that one. The last book I read was The Handmaid's Tale. I finished it like 2 days ago and that was a pretty heavy and difficult read, I'd say. I still really liked it, but I feel like now I want to read something that's a little lighter and happier, and I feel like this is perfect. I've been talking for so long, I'm so sorry. So enough talking, let's start reading. Good morning guys, happy Tuesday. I'm so sorry I didn't update you yesterday like at all, but I had a pretty busy day. Well, that's a lie. I didn't. I had one class, but I actually did end up reading quite a bit. I read 108 pages and I'm honestly loving it so far. Like, I was highlighting and annotating stuff. Well, you can't see it, but it's there, I promise. I don't know how Lynn Painter does it, but every single book I read of hers, I like immediately get invested in, and I don't need a lot of brain power to like, you know, comprehend the book and like actually get into it. Like when I read a fantasy book, I love fantasy, but it does take me a while to get into the like whole world and like understand the names. I can't really compare this to fantasy though. I do have a test later today, so I don't think I'll read before. I'll just study now and like get the test over with, and then after I'll just have a fun reading session. But I did want to give you a quick update because I feel like I really neglected you yesterday. That's how far I'm into the book, and so far loving it. As always, Lynn Painter, you've done it again. We're not really that far into Danny's and Alex's story yet, but we're getting there, and I'm loving the banter. I'm loving like the grumpiness. It's kind of like enemies. I'm sure it's gonna no. I'm really curious about their relationship and like what happened that made them fall apart or like stop talking to each other. I'm gonna go study now and lock in for that test because I really do not feel prepared. So I should not be reading before, but I'll be reading after and I'll update you guys. Hey guys, I'm so sorry about the lighting. It's horrendous, but guess what was also horrendous? My math test. I did so bad. I literally forgot so many things. I hope it's not gonna bring my grade down by too much, but I just wanted to give you a quick update. It is almost 7 p.m. and I just got home and I'm gonna make dinner now. I'm gonna make Polish soup that I found the other day at a supermarket here, which I think is crazy because what do you mean you just have Polish stuff? And then I'm just gonna relax. I'm gonna change into my pajamas and I'm gonna read. And then oh my god, sorry for the rant, but on my way home I got honked at. Then I tripped and almost fell. I dropped my phone. My screen is now cracked. And I walk into my apartment and I hit my hand. I don't know if you can see it. It's a little bit, oh, it's turning blue. It's been chaotic. It's been wild. I'm so sorry for the rant, but I just had to get this off my chest because I'm so mad. Because what is this? Anyway, I'm not gonna let it ruin my day. I'm just gonna make soup and then read because I'm really enjoying my book. Please ignore how I look. I literally have my retainer in too, but it is almost 1 in the morning. It's like 12:50 and I cannot stop. I am obsessed. It is so good. And I'm literally like giggling every couple of pages. I'm on page 221 and I I'm really liking it so far. Oh, I love it. Okay, I really need to go to bed, but I just wanted to update you and let you know that I'm still up and I'm about halfway through the book now. And I love it. I love it. Hey guys, happy Wednesday. I am so mad. It's almost 3 p.m. and I have not moved a muscle today. I've been sitting at my desk since 10 a.m. so it's been 5 hours because I have a business proposal due tonight and I just keep finding stuff that I need to fix. I have class at 6 today. I'll do like a final read through in class because I'm done. I don't want to look at it anymore. My back hurts. I want to go for a walk, but I also want to read. I think I read like 120 pages. I'm on page 240. Let me give you a visual. This is what I have left. So I'm over halfway through the book and I just couldn't put it down last night. I'm actually really enjoying myself. There's nothing big going on right now. They did just start fake dating. I would definitely recommend it if you're looking for something light and fun and happy, because so far it's really happy. I don't know what's gonna happen here. I'm nervous. Hopefully it's only good things, which we all know is not the truth. So I think I'm gonna go for a walk now and then come back and read, and then I'll go to class and then I'll read after class. So tonight in bed. I don't know why I just gave you a detailed breakdown of everything I'm doing today, which is basically nothing. I'm literally doing nothing all day. A few months ago, I started annotating. I used to be that kind of person who would never who would get really mad. Oh, someone just tripped outside my window. I started annotating a few months ago and I'm really loving it. I haven't read a physical book in a while. I think it's been like 3 months. Oh my god, this is my first physical book after 3 months. That's crazy because I've just been reading on my Kindle because all of my physical books are back home and I don't have them here with me. I feel like it just adds personality to the book, and I'm glad I kind of had that mindset shift and I matured, and now I think annotating books is super fun and awesome, and there's no shame in writing in your books, okay? Okay, I'm back with an update. I literally look like an egg right now. My face is so shiny because I just did my skincare, so let's just ignore that. It's Thursday and I'm actually pretty sad because I did not get to read a lot yesterday because I was working on school stuff. So I only ended up reading 32 pages. Maybe if I really lock in, I can finish it today and then I can start something else tomorrow because I've been reading this all week. The sun is out right now, but it looks like it's gonna rain later. So wait, actually that's great. That's like the perfect reading ambiance, the perfect reading environment, you know, being in bed while it's raining outside. But I can't have my window open because it's too cold, unfortunately. They have been fake dating for a while. You know, obviously they're starting to like when they're doing the fake stuff, they're like, oh, why do I like this? I also really like reading about Danny and her grandpa and just about their relationship in general. I hope they grow even closer by the end of the book, and I'm excited to see what happens with them. And I'm also excited to see what happens with Danny and Alec. I feel like it's not going to be all rainbows and sunshine. I feel like something is coming and something's going to happen. I love that I think Alec is Polish, or his last name is Polish, which I love because I'm Polish, so you know. Oh my god, I'm just realizing that this is my first hockey romance. I've never read anything about hockey ever. I don't understand hockey. I know that another hockey romance is Icebreaker. I have not read that book yet, and I've heard a lot of mixed reviews and mixed things about it, so I don't know if I ever will read it, but I do have it at home because I bought it like 2 or 3 years ago and I never ended up reading it. So oh well. Hello everyone. I'm just holding it here so you can see that I made tea because I love tea. I was gonna say I woke up earlier and I read, but that's not true. I just woke up and then I read. Oh, I think the sun is coming out. I think I woke up at like 10 and then I ended up just like picking up the book and I was like, instead of going on my phone, I'm gonna be different and I'm gonna read first thing in the morning to be mysterious and cool, you know? I think I have less than 100 pages left, so I think I'm just gonna finish it now and then maybe start another book later if I'm feeling like it. I don't know why I'm in a t-shirt, but I'm also wearing 2 pairs of pants. I'm wearing leggings and then sweatpants, so I feel like, I don't know why, but if my legs are warm, the rest of my body's also warm. Maybe this is like common knowledge or something. I'm fine in a t-shirt for now, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna put on a sweater later. And I'm scared that I'm getting sick because I woke up this morning and it was a little hard to swallow, and I'm trying to avoid that at all costs. So that's why I was like, oh, let me be cutesy and aesthetic and make make a tea. But no, I actually love tea and I drink tea every day. I think so far it's like a 4-star. There are some scenes that I know are supposed to like make me feel like all giddy and cute, but they just give me the ick. And I don't like that feeling, so I try to get through those pages as fast as possible because I do love the rest of it. It's just like some small things that I'm like, ugh. Basically, Alec, the male main character, there was like one page, like he likes to cuss a lot. I don't know. He's a senior in high school. I mean, it's normal. But there was one paragraph where it was like his inner monologue and he just kept cussing. And I was like, those sentences, like you could have said those without all the F-bombs. I feel like all the cussing felt a little forced. And I was just like, ugh, like you could have done it without that. Like that was not necessary. Oh, here, I found it. Okay, let me read you something. This is not a spoiler or anything. He's basically in the kitchen and his mom's making dinner. My mom was rolling out dough on the center island. Beer bread, yes. I was famished. I pulled off my jacket, being extra careful with my left arm. Is that necessary? Like, I don't know. Like, I was reading it and it was like disrupting the flow in my head. I was just like, Apart from that, I love it. Really, it's really cute and I'm excited to see what happens in those last 90 or so pages because there hasn't been like any big conflict. I feel like now it's just gonna be like bum 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 and I'm nervous. It's getting intense. Oh no. Oh, come on, bro. Oh. Okay, something else I want to say is I don't know if I'm the biggest fan of playlists in a book. I feel like it doesn't really matter if it's like a page before the book starts or like at the end, but here it's like it's integrated into the story where it's like it's so natural and like they're walking or talking and then one of them's like, ugh. And then the lyrics to this song hit me in the face and it's like, and then they quote the lyrics in their head. It makes me realize that I'm reading. I don't know, like it just snaps me out of it. And that's just like a personal thing, I guess. I'm learning more about myself here, see? I don't really have specific things that I really like or really dislike in books, but I feel like this is something that's going in the I don't like this category because I don't know, it's just like, it makes me like, ugh. Especially if it's like awkwardly put into the story or like a specific modern song. Like there was a scene where it was like, oh, I was doing this and the lyrics to Undressed by Somber were playing in my head. And I was like, what? It's put into the story at such random times. And I feel like for me personally, it doesn't really work. I put on a sweater because it's cold, but this is what I mean. He says, pressing play on role model in my brain, and then like he quotes the lyrics in between their dialogue. Come on, buddy. Oh, wrap it up. Wow, it's over. Hold on, let me look at that long ass playlist that was disturbing my story every 2 minutes. Oh my god, they're gonna be in Boston together, my favorite city. It's like this book was meant for me. Oh. Okay, tiny spoiler alert. But at the end of the book, when she gets into Harvard, she gets a big envelope. Like, what year is it? Like, yes, obviously you get, when you get accepted to a school, you get like the acceptance letter or whatever. But like, you find out through the portal. So, did you like not check your email or what? I feel like the conflict at the end could have been avoided, but it wouldn't be, you know, YA romance book without a little bit of drama. And of course it got resolved at the end. I would say this was a 4 or 4.5 stars. Now I need to find my next book. I just read this entire book in one sitting. It's almost 3 a.m. I'll talk about this tomorrow. So last night I started by invitation only, and I started it at like 6 or 7 p.m. Oh. And I ended up reading until 2:30 in the morning, and I finished it. And I didn't film anything. So this book is called By Invitation Only, and it's by Alexandra Brown Chang. It's basically about, how do I say this? Every year, a hand-selected group of young women travel to Paris to make their debut into high society at La Danse des Débutants, the most exclusive debutante ball in the world. I don't know if I said any of that right. I don't think I did. There's a bunch of rich girls that get selected every year, but then there's Piper, who is our main character, and she is super smart. She's super into science. She won an international science prize. And so she gets invited last minute because the girl that was originally gonna go had a scandal, and so they were like, okay, we need to invite someone else. Let's do some charity and invite this poor girl. So Piper gets invited to the dance, and she ends up going because there is a situation with her scholarship to Columbia where it got revoked, and they said that they would pay for her first year of school if she goes because they need another girl and she seems like the perfect fit. I gave it 3 stars. I just feel like it was a fun and simple read. There wasn't a lot of depth to the story in my opinion. The relationships were a bit chaotic. They went from being friends to not liking each other to being friends and then not liking each other again a little bit too fast without like any good transition. There was also an attempt at romance made, and I don't think it was very successful. I feel like the love interest was so bland and boring. Like I almost forgot he was the love interest. I don't know. It was fun. Apparently that dance is a real thing, which I had no idea about. I'm gonna go research that now because it sounds pretty crazy. I enjoyed reading about that, like fashion, rich people, elite ball stuff. It was fun. Hello, I'm so sorry for this, but it's so cold in here and I'm pretty sure I'm sick. And the scarf is soft and it's nice and it feels warm, so I'm gonna keep it on even though it looks very, very silly. I did not end up starting a new book yesterday. I read like 10 pages or so of The Roommate Arrangement, and I was just not feeling it at all. It's just not for me right now in this point in time. Maybe it will be later. However, today, like an hour ago, I started The Perks of Being a Wallflower, and I know it's a classic. I don't know why it took me so long to read it. This was sent to me by Simon Teen, and it's an anniversary edition, and it's so beautiful. The material is very soft. I don't even know what it is or how to describe it, but it's very nice. The pages are also very thick, and they feel soft and fancy. I'm 116 pages in. Like, I have literally not moved a muscle since I started this book, except to make tea. I'm currently boiling water, and this is my 3rd cup of tea within like 3 hours, not even. But I love this so much. The writing style is so beautiful, and Charlie's character is so, I don't even know if complex is the right word, but it's just so layered. I just enjoy learning about him and the way he sees things or thinks about stuff so much. I don't know if I'm just gonna read this in one sitting or not. I'm literally annotating at least one thing every single page. Like, it's so good. I have not seen the movie, so I'm very, very excited to read this and then watch the movie. Maybe if I finish reading this later, I'll just watch the movie tonight. I feel like that'd be so cool if I read the book and watch the movie on the same day. I got my tea. Anyway, what was I saying? It's been so long since I've read a book like this. I think I've genuinely reached flow state because I'm literally just like reading, turning the pages, annotating. It's amazing, and I love this, and this is what I love about reading. Like, I'm sorry, I cannot take myself seriously with this scarf, but it's just so nice and warm and I don't want to take it off. There are just some books that make you feel a certain type of way, and I can't even describe it. It's just like, it's just an amazing feeling, and that's what this book is doing to me right now. I'm not even done with this book. I'm not even halfway through, and I already know that this is gonna have a special place in my heart because why am I giving Victorian child that's like on the verge of death right now? Like, it's not that serious, but it's just, it's cozy and comfy, okay? Okay. We need to talk about this. I just finished. I'm speechless. I don't know what to say or what to think. This was a masterpiece. I don't know how else to put it. I absolutely loved it. I should not have read this book today because this is so unserious. There is just so much wisdom in this book, and it's told to you in such a simple and understandable way, and it makes you feel so seen. And I don't know, like, I really don't know how to explain it. Can you tell I'm like flabbergasted? Like, I've never read anything like this, and oh my god, 5 stars, 6 stars even. I am definitely gonna watch the movie tonight. I am very excited. Wow, I mean, what do I even say? How can I describe this in an accurate way? It's perfect. It's beautiful, it's tragic, it's hopeful. Wow, I really need to process. I'm gonna go on a walk now and like actually just like not even listen to anything, not be on my phone. I just need to process and think about this book. Let me stop talking because at this point I'm just repeating myself. But if you have not read this book, you must. And I can't believe Charlie's a freshman. The way he was writing and expressing himself, I don't know why I thought he was like, I knew he was a freshman from the beginning, but in my head, like, he just sounded like such a mature and like so much older person. I had to remind myself multiple times, like, hey, like, he's literally like what, 15, 14? I don't know. 5 stars, 100%. Now I'm gonna stop talking and I'm gonna go process. I want to give you a quick summary of this week and like how much I read. I would say it's definitely better than last week where I read 0 pages every single day. So, you know, can't really do worse than that. That calculation took me a lot longer than it should have. This week I read a total of 1,032 pages. The past few weeks before this were not good. Like, I either read nothing at all or maybe like 50 pages here and there, but overall I would say this was a good reading week. Let me know if you've read any of the books I read this week and what you think about them. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.